Today on Vox, we'll have information on COVID and more. Ben Dudash will have your local weather, and Ashton Parker will have your sports.
It's Monday, September 28th, 2020. You're watching Vox News Today.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Kendra Taylor.
And I'm Gunnar Taylor.
An Ohio woman was tased for not leaving a football game. The woman was asked to leave the game after refusing to wear a mask. She confronted police saying that she had asthma but was put under arrest for trespassing, then she was tased. After refusing medical services, the woman was released from the scene.
Joseph Anthony Atkinson, Jr., 39, and Bryce Richmond Simpson, 31, were accused of lying on their reports about booking evidence and pleaded guilty in June to a charge of willful omission to perform duty. They dodged jail time in return for just serving 1 year of informal probation, even though they were described as being the worst offenders in a scandal affecting the department. The defendants testified against the former deputy Edwin Mora, who previously faced a felony charge of falsely a police report for allegedly lying about booking evidence, including meth and a knife. They claimed the department never trained them on the law prohibiting lying on reports.
Earlier this year, President Donald Trump declared that TikTok was a threat to national security and that it must either sell its U.S. operations to U.S. companies or be barred from the country. A federal judge on Sunday postponed a Trump administration order that would have banned the popular video sharing app TikTok from U.S. smartphone app stores around midnight. A more comprehensive ban is scheduled for November, about a week after the presidential election. Carl Nichols, the judge of the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, did not agree to postpone this ban. The ruling followed an emergency hearing Sunday morning in which lawyers for TikTok argued that the administration's App Store ban would infringe on the company's First Amendment rights and do irreparable harm to the business.
Nearly half the U.S. is reporting an increase in their COVID-19 cases as health experts warn of a potential coronavirus surge in the fall and winter. As of Sunday, according to a CNN analysis of the data from Johns Hopkins University, the number of new coronavirus cases has increased by at least 10% or more compared to the week before in 21 states, most of them in the West, according to CNN analysis of data from Johns Hopkins University. As people exercise less caution and spread more time indoors, where there is the greater likelihood of transmission, according to Dr. Chris Murray, director of the University of Washington's Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation.
A single small mammal is responsible for helping clear unexploded ordnance of undetonated landmines out of more than 35 acres of land in Cambodia, and today he was awarded a medal commemorating the achievement. A giant African poached rat named Magawa was awarded a civilian award for animal bravery by the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals on September 25th. According to the Associated Press, it's the charity's highest civilian honor and is equivalent to the George Cross, an award given to British civilians or soldiers who perform, quote, acts of the greatest heroism or for most conspicuous courage in circumstances of extreme danger, end quote.
Although many changes have come along due to coronavirus, we'll still have some fun Halloween events available. Ghost Tours at Andrew Jackson's Hermitage will be hosting tours each Wednesday and Sunday evening from September 16th to November 8th. Trick or Treat at Dakes Creek will also have booths, games, hay rides, and much more from 6 to 8 p.m. on October 29th.
Here's Ben Dudash with your weather.
I'll have your weather and more right after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. I'm Ben Judas, so let's take a look at your weather at glance. Today's high is going to be 80, and there's going to be some AM showers with a low of 55, and gusts of winds reaching 10 miles per hour going south-southwest. Tuesday is going to be some scattered showers for tomorrow with a high of 62 and a low of 47. Wednesday is going to be sunny with a high of 69 and a low of 51. Let's take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Thursday is going to be mostly sunny, 72 with a high of 72 and a low of 46. Friday is going to be mostly sunny again with a high of 64 and a low of 43. Saturday, again, mostly sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 45. Sunday, again, mostly sunny with a high of 70 and a low of 52. Now let's take a look at our local radar. We're all in the clear as of right now, but throughout the national area, there are going to be some storms, but other than that, everywhere around us seems pretty clear. Let's take a look at our national radar. There is showers going through the northeast area of Detroit, along Mississippi, and a little bit in Texas near Austin and Dallas. But other than that, we're all in the clear. This has been your weather. Now I'll send it over to Ashton with your sports.
I'll have your sports some more right after this break.
In 1933, Ray Jackson founded Jackson Furniture in the midst of the Great Depression. We opened our doors the day the banks closed theirs. Since then, we have continued to create furniture right here in the USA. We have seen decades of American prosperity, challenge, war, and mind-blowing advancements in science and technology. We have never forgotten the way our company and country began, with perseverance, hope, and hard work. Throughout all of those decades of change, one thing remains consistent. Families love to relax together in a room filled with comfortable furniture. That is where we have been and will always be. From being huddled around a radio to being kicked back in front of a giant flat screen.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your Flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
Okay, our MLB scores. The Yankees got trashed by the Marlins 5-0. Tigers to the Royals 1-3. Padres beat the Giants 5-4, and Astros lost to the Rangers 8-4. Now for our NBA scores. The Heat beat the Celtics 125-113. Now let's check out the NFL. The Dolphins beat the Jaguars 31-13. Washington to the Browns 34-20. The Raiders got trashed by the Patriots again 36-20. 49ers beat the Giants 36-9. There was a tie between the Bengals and Eagles 23-23, and the Bears beat the Falcons 30-26. That's all from sports. We'll have more news after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool, ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Animal control officers are needed in Cheatham County after 2 resignations were put in around the same time. This may sound bad, but the resignations were purely coincidental. Both people expressed they wanted more time with their families and better hours to work. You can apply for the positions on their website if you're interested.
A NASA astronaut plans to vote from space this year. Kate Rubins will be voting for the election over 200 miles above Earth. She'll be launching around mid-October for a 6-month stay at the International Space Station. Mission Control will forward ballots to the space station, and Rubin will email them back to a county clerk to be cast. A Texas law allows them to vote in space using a secure electronic ballot.
A black bear was captured and euthanized after running around downtown Chattanooga on Saturday. The bear had been tagged before, which means it had come in close to humans. Quote, due to the health and stress of the bear, and more importantly, public safety, this bear was euthanized. It's not an easy job for officers and not their outcome of choice. They are trained in decision-making processes and to put public safety first, end quote, said Barnes in an email.
A new drug to be tested in Chattanooga. The drug is to help stop the spread of COVID-19. It's not a vaccine or an antibody. It's an investigational drug that could have a significant impact on stopping the spread of the coronavirus.
We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook, WTMB, and of course, VoxNews.net.
Tell your friends and family to watch each day.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.